All right. When you're ready, lay on your mat and start by breathing in through the nose and out through the mouth. Okay. And then push our hips and low back into the floor, brace the core a little bit more. And then continue with our breathing. As you breathe in, you may feel after you've braced that rise and falls a little restricted. Try to still expand against it. Okay, and then we'll add in bent knee, leg lift, or straight leg left as you're breathing out. Breathing in and out. Okay, plant our feet. Keep that feeling we've established in our core and our low back being flush. And we're going to squeeze our glutes, push our hips up to the ceiling in 3, 2, 1. Breathing out. We just need to make a straight line from knees to hips to shoulders. We can be a little lower than that line if we need. We just don't want to hyperextend. You can see that's hard on the low back. So don't force it. Just keep the core braced. Control your breathing. And 3, 2, 1, slowly down. Then we'll go into a lying knee hug. So keeping the hips and low back on the ground here. I'm not pulling so much to come off the ground like this. So I'm going to keep them down. And we rock side to side. Let our head swivel as we go. We don't want any twisting. Think of ourselves like a barrel. And this should just feel a nice little massage. Nothing too crazy. And then we'll plant our feet again. Straighten the right leg, flex the foot. So I'm bringing my big toe towards my face. Bring that leg up as high as I can while it's staying straight. Grab behind the thigh, and then breathing in, lowering the foot. Breathing out, extending. Okay, change legs. Same process, straighten the leg, flex the foot. Bring it up as high as you can. Grab behind. Breathing in and out. Good, onto our side. Lay like a pencil. Bring our knee up. Set it down. Trap it against the floor with that bottom arm. Arm comes out in front. Deep breath in. Exhale, open up, looking back. And when you open up, you can let your head rest and breathing in, coming forward. Your head can come off the ground again. Okay, switch sides. Knee comes up, trap it down. Arm comes up front, deep breath in. Exhale, open up. Inhale, return. Good. Set up for our side plank. Elbow under shoulder as always, and we can go from our knees. Stick an arm up, stick a foot out, or stack the feet like so. We'll do 30 seconds all together with the breath out in 3, 2, 1. Eyes stay forward. Try not to look around the room or look at your feet. 3, 2, 1. Slowly down, switch sides. That's not cooperating with me. There we go. Okay. Then we'll go up in 3, 2, 1. More seconds. 3, 2, 1. Slowly down. Onto our front. Set up like a table, so knees under hips, wrists under shoulders. And when we breathe out, we're going to stick left leg out, pointer toes to the floor, right arm out, pointer fingertips at the wall. Eyes look at the space between our hands, and we'll do 30 seconds, left leg, right arm, and then we'll switch. Then we'll start in 3, 2, 1. Breathing out, little pause. Breathe in, return. At your own pace, just try to include that pause. Fight to keep your belly button over the point and space that it starts in before you extend. You may feel like you need to shift left or right. Try to resist that. Good. Switch sides. Good. Now we'll do our half kneeling, open book. So knee over ankle, knee under hip. Then we want to tuck the tailbone underneath. So think of it like a bucket, no water comes at the front or the back. Feel the stretch in the pocket. Hands come together. We breathe out, open up. Breathe in, close. Breathe out, open up the other way. We'll do it for 30 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Breathing out, pausing. Breathing in, returning. Okay, switch legs. Same thing with the knee under hip, foot, ankle. Okay, hands together. And 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1. Good. Come standing. And then we'll do our 60 seconds cross crawl. So hand to knee, your elbow to knee, and to foot. Take your time, set a good pace for yourself, and go for 1 minute. 3, 2, 1. Try and control your breathing here. We're not breathing out with every tap. Try to draw a long breath in through the nose and out through the mouth. Over halfway. A little bit longer. 3, 2, 1. Good. Get a squat if you need. Then we're on to our half kneeling chop. So grab a small object or weight. There we go. So back to our half kneeling position from the warm up. Hold our weight the outsides. You can also hold it like this. I just do it this way so I can see my watch. I recommend holding it this way. Then arms come down at the sides. Try and set your shoulders back a little bit. It is easy to kind of round forward. And then keeping the arms straight, we breathe out. Come to shoulder height, be over the knee, breathe and return. We'll do it for 30 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Okay, switch legs. And give everyone a moment. I will continue. 3, 2, 1. Breathing out. And looks good. I see the pauses. Very good. Ten seconds. 3, 2, 1. Good. And then we're on to shoulder taps. So lots of options for the shoulder taps. Option 1, you start from the bird dog, set up the table. Breathe out, breathe in. We're going to want to choose the option that lets us have some control here. So I don't want to be doing an option where I'm kind of frantic. Option 2, from the knees. Same thing. And the last option from the toes. Same thing. That's okay if by the end you have to speed up. Just try to start in your strongest setup, and then if you speed up a bit by the end, that's fine. We still want to challenge. I'm going to do the one from the table position today, and we'll start in 3, 2, 1. Breathing out, and another element to work on as well is trying to control again the point in space your belly belly button occupies. So when we switch to one hand, it's going to be natural that we're going to shift our weight to that side, but try to fight it as best you can. It's okay if there is movement, but just have that in mind. And 3, 2, 1. Good. Onto our backs for a dead bug handoff. And I have a small weighted ball here. You can use a small dumbbell or something, a little bit of weight to it. Doesn't have to be too heavy. And then as always, when we do our core exercise from our back, we want to make sure our hips and low back are flush. And there's that trick I use where I bring my knees towards my face, brace my core, and then have that flat back feeling, and then control, 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 set them down and try to hold that. And then arms come up. We all do this option, or this part, sorry. Bring our object overhead, and then we can breathe out, meet with one knee, breathe out, meet with the other knee. Do feet together, meet the ball, back down. You can do either of those options where your heels don't touch the ground. And then there's the handoff, bent knee, touch, bent knee, float, or straighten the legs, touch, or straighten the legs, float. So lots of little variations. We'll start for 30 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Yep. Yep. In and up. And 3, 2, 1. Good. Onto our front plank leg lift. So very similar to the shoulder taps. Same rules. We want to feel in control. We want to control where our belly button goes in space, basically our center of gravity, center of mass. Option 1, we set up like a table. Leg goes out, we pause, come in. Leg goes out, pause, come in. Or we drop down to our forearms, keep the hands separate. From the knees, breaking contact with the floor just barely. I'm not going for height here. You can see I start to arch my back. We don't want that. Just break contact, break contact. And then from the toes, break contact, and you can see as I'm doing it, my body's going to want to shift to where my base of support is. Try and resist and stay center. And we'll do that for 30 seconds in 3, 2, 1. Breathing out and in at your own pace. And again, that same rule applies. Start strong, and then if it finishes where you're going a little fast, that's okay. You just want to fight for control. That's where we'll make that progress. Three, 2, 1. Good. Get us some water if you need. And then we're on to our single leg balance drill. Okay, so just take more. We will start with our left foot planted for our first round. We breathe out, bring the knee to hip height. Breathe in, you can touch down or stay floating. Breathe out, foot comes out to the side, and we don't want to tip our whole body. Want to stay over our hips. So even if you only come out a little bit, that's fine. Don't try and push for more, because this is where you become at risk of falling pretty hard. If you stay over your hips, we know that you're safe. Okay, and then keeping chest and back nice and straight. Letting your arms hang, tipping forward like a drinking bird, pointing your nose at the floor. Trying to point this toe at the floor, this toe. And if you need, have something to help you catch your balance nearby. And then you can walk that foot out, break contact, find your balance, walk that foot in. You don't have to do the full floating tip. We'll do a minute together. Left foot planted, right foot moving. And we'll start in 3, 2, 1. Breathing out. Give yourself a focal point in the distance. Excuse me, and on the floor. Makes balancing much easier. And remember, as I always say with these, it's not about how many you can do. We want to get good quality practice. So if you have to reset and try one of the moves again, that's totally fine. I would much rather that than to race through. I want to explore the boundaries of our balance and then find a nice sticking point. Another trick too, if you're finding you're getting pretty good at the tipping one, something to be mindful of is when you tip, you're going to naturally, similar to those other things, you're going to start to let your hip come over your other hip to help you balance. So try and keep both hips pointed at the floor and have your big toe pointing down. It's not uncommon too that the foot might rotate out like that. Try and think you're going to kick the floor. And 3, 2, 1. We'll do our leg circle. So I'm rotating at the hip. I'm also moving at the knee, tracing a circle with my big toe. Go the other direction. And good. Now right foot is our anchor, left foot is the mover. We'll start our new minute in 3, 2, 1. Breathing out, breathing in. Woo. I'm going to reset that one. That was very wobbly. Just a little bit longer. 3, 2, 1, and then we'll do our leg circle. Doesn't matter which direction you start in, counterclockwise, clockwise, big deal. And then change directions. Good. Some water if you need. Back to our half kneeling chop. Okay. Weight in hand. Try and keep the shoulder blades back. And we'll start in 3, 2, 1. Breathing out. And in. 3, 2, 1. Good. Switch sides, give everyone a moment. Nice and set up. Shoulders back. And 3, 2, 1, breathing out. And 3, 2, 1, good. Shoulder taps. Remember, belly button, center of mass, try and keep it over the starting point as best you can, and it's okay if there's movement. That's just how we want to place our focus and feeling. And we'll start in 3, 2, 1, breathing out, breathing in. 3, 2, 1, good. Onto our backs. Resting our head, good. Get our low back flush. Brace the core, arms overhead. We'll start in 3, 2, 1. Just lost it. 3, 2, 1. Good. Front plank, leg lift. Same rules as the shoulder tap. Control, control. Keep our center of mass where it starts as best we can. I'll give it a moment. Starting with the breath out, if you have to lift yourself up. In 3, 2, 1. Breathing out. And in. 3, 2, 1. Good. Get some water if you need. Back to our single leg balance drill. Okay, left foot is planted, right foot is moving. We'll start in 3, 2, 1, breathing out. Your own pace, of course. Just make sure you're moving with your breath. Don't forget your focal points, they are your friend. It's balancing much easier. more seconds. 3, 2, 1. Good. And leg circles. Get a little turkey. Good. Change directions. Good. Left foot planted, right foot moving. Sorry, right foot planted, left foot moving. And we'll start in 3, 2, 1. Breathing out. Whoa. Resetting. Good. Using my focal point there. Just immediately lost my balance. And 3, 2, 1. Do our leg circle. Change directions. Good. And then when we're ready, set up for our standing downward dog. Get some water if you need. So I'm going to be using the arm of the treadmill, but you're going to want a wall or a sturdy piece of furniture that's relatively level. Plant the hands, walk the feet back so you start at an angle. Make sure the feet mirror one another, the angle of drawn. You don't have to have your feet perfectly straight, but you want to make sure that the angle they point is identical. And all together, deep breath in. Exhale, hips go back, chest comes down. Inhale up. Exhale down. Inhale up. Exhale down. Inhale up. Exhale down. In. And out. Up. And exhale down. Last one, inhale all the way up. And exhale all the way empty, all the way down. We're going to stay put once we're down there. Staying put, breathing in. Exhale, relax and or deepen the stretch. Very, very slowly come back to the starting position. Take your time. Walk the feet in. Good. Seated T-spine rotation. So we're going to want something that we can squish between our knees. When I say squish, I don't necessarily mean something super soft like a pillow, but something with like a tiny bit of give is good. I find if I'm using a really hard object, it gets a little crampy on the inside of my thigh. So we're going to sit nice and tall, tuck the chin ever so slightly. We can do hands across, Or we link our fingers together, hands behind the head, and we want to go from in tight, open up as best we can. And then when we squeeze and breathe out, we're going to turn. We want to keep our eyes level. We're not turning down and in, even though we might get more twist. Want to be nice, tall, upper body posture. So we'll do this one together, moving as we breathe. Deep breath in, squeeze, exhale, turn. Inhale, center. Exhale, turn. Inhale, center. Exhale, turn. Breathing in and out. Inhale and exhale. Breathing in, turning, squeezing, staying put, breathing in again. Exhale, squeeze, relax, and or deepen. Very, very, very slowly. Center, reset, deep breath in. Squeeze, exhale, turn. Staying put, keep squeezing, breathing in. Exhale, relax, and or deepen. Very slowly. Center. Good. Now we're on to IWYs. So lay face down, rest your forehead on the mat. Try to spend just a second getting a little comfortable. It's not inherently a comfortable position, but we just want to do what we can. Then arms come down at our side, palms touching the floor. We want to set our shoulders, so we shrug towards the earlobe, pull back towards the ceiling, and tuck down towards our back pocket. We want to try to hold that feeling as best as we can. So in this first one, when we breathe out and lift our hands, you don't need to go very high. If you start to go too high, your shoulders are going to turn down into the floor. We want to keep them opened up. Okay, so we'll start with a deep breath in. Exhale, lift the hands into I. Breathing in. Exhale to W. Inhale. Exhale to T. Travel to Y. Breathing in. Exhale back to I. Touch the floor. Reset the shoulders if you need. Deep breath in. Exhale, lift the hands. Breathing in. And out to W. Inhale. Exhale to T. Travel to Y. Breathing in. And out back to I. Touch the floor. Shrug. Pull back. Tuck it down. Deep breath in. Exhale, lift the hands. Breathing in. And out to W. Inhale. Exhale to T. Travel to Y. Breathing in. And out back to I. Touch the floor. And we'll come standing. We'll do our gentle shoulder roll. You can do hands at your side, you can do hands touching. And this is a nice gentle movement. Like I said before, imagine there's a marker sticking on your shoulder. And you're trying to draw a perfect circle with no squiggly lines and go up, back, and down. And then we just want to make it one nice fluid motion, no squiggly lines, no dropping the shoulders. Every ounce of control, whole range there. Then we'll go forward. Don't fling the shoulders forward. Don't drop them forward. Control. Good. Now we can move on to our neck rotation and stretch. So standing nice and tall, very gentle chin tuck. Right wrist comes across the midline. I'm not twisting or pulling it over. And then if you're having trouble getting this nice and lengthened, I find shrugging first and then bringing it down gets it nice and set. So it's long through here. And then all together, deep breath in. Exhale, left ear to left shoulder. Breathing in. Exhale, nose to shoulder. Breathing in. Exhale, looking forward. Slowly center. Cross the hands either way. Shrug down. Deep breath in. Exhale, drop the ear. Inhale. Exhale, looking down. Breathing in. And out, looking forward. And centering. Cross the hands back. Set up. Breathing in. Exhale, drop the ear. Inhale. Exhale, looking down. Breathing in. And out, looking forward. Reset nice and gentle across. Set the shoulder. Deep breath in. Exhale, drop the ear. Breathing in. And out, looking down. Inhale. And exhale, looking forward. Slowly center. Cross the hands. Deep breath in. Exhale, drop the ear. Breathing in. And out, looking down. Breathing in. And out, looking forward. Slowly center. Cross the hands. Bring the shoulder up. Bring the shoulder down. Deep breath in. Exhale, drop the ear. Breathing in. And out, looking down. Inhale. And exhale, looking forward. Slowly center. Drop. Get some water if you need. We're back to standing downward dog. Plant our hands. Walk the feet back. Quiet stance. Have the toes mirroring one another, the angle that they point on. And then all together, deep breath in. Exhale, hips go back, chest comes down. Inhale up. And exhale 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 down. Breathing in, coming up. And out, going down. Inhale up, last one. All the way full and all the way empty, all the way down. Staying put, breathing in. And exhale, relax and or deepen. Very, very slowly back to the starting position. Walk the feet in.
Back to seated T-spine rotation. So our object. That's fine. Ouch. So also, knees should be right over the ankles. I forgot to mention that. Sometimes I do this. I bring my heels back. We want to be nice and squared up. Arms crossed or find the head, open up. All together, deep breath in. Squeeze, exhale, turn. Breathing in, centering. Exhale, turn. Inhale, center. Exhale, turn. Inhale, center. Exhale, turn. Breathing in and out. Inhale, center. Exhale, turn. Breathing in, we'll do one more for each side. So make sure we pause after we breathe out here. Deep breath in. Squeeze, exhale, turn. Keep squeezing, breathing in and out, relax and or deepen. And then very, very slowly return to center before relaxing your legs. We'll take a second. Get ready to squeeze again. Deep breath in all the way full. Squeeze, turn as we exhale. Keep squeezing, breathing in. Exhale, relax and or deepen. Keep squeezing. And very, very slowly keep the tension on the squeeze. Return and relax. Back to IWY. We'll rest our forehead on the floor once more.
Take that second to get comfortable if you can. Good. Arms come down to our sides, palms touching the floor. Rest the forehead. Shrugged earlobes, pull back to ceiling, tuck down to back pocket. Deep breath in. Exhale, lift the hands. Breathing in. Exhale to W. Inhale. Exhale to T. Travel to Y. Breathing in. And out back to I. Touch the floor. Deep breath in. Set the shoulders. Exhale to I. Breathing in. Exhale to W. Inhale. Exhale to T. Travel to Y. Breathing in. And out back to I. Touch the floor. Reset the shoulders. Deep breath in. Exhale, lift the hands. Breathing in. Exhale to W. Inhale. Exhale to T. Breathing in. Exhale to Y. Inhale. Exhale back to I. Touch the floor. Let's come to standing.
We'll do our gentle shoulder roll. Hands together or at our side. We'll start by going backwards. We're drawing a perfect circle, as perfect as we can. Control is the emphasis here, a very low degree. Go forward. And relax. Stand nice and tall. Tuck the chin ever so slightly. Right arm comes across, set the shoulder, get a little lengthen through here. Deep breath in. Exhale, drop the ear, left ear to left shoulder. Breathing in. Exhale, looking at the shoulder, pointing nose down. Breathing in. And out, looking forward. Slowly center, cross the hands. Deep breath in. Exhale, left ear to left shoulder. Breathing in. Exhale, looking down. Breathing in. And out, looking forward. Slowly center, cross back. Deep breath in. Exhale, drop the ear. Breathing in. And out, looking down. Inhale. And exhale, looking forward. Slowly center, cross the hands. Deep breath in. Exhale, drop the ear. Breathing in. And out, looking down. Breathing in. And out, looking forward. Slowly center once more each side. Deep breath in. Exhale, drop the ear. Breathing in. And out, looking down. Inhale. Exhale, looking forward. Slowly center, cross the hands, deep breath in. Exhale, drop the ear. Breathing in. And out, looking down. Breathing in. And out, looking forward. Slowly center. Good. Get a sip of water if you need. And then get nice and comfortable on your mat, laying on your back. You can rest your hand on your belly button and your chest. You can have your arms out, palms up, feet planted or feet sprawled out. Whatever is most comfortable for you is what's important for our breathing cool down. Starting with our eyes open, breathing into the nose and out through the mouth. Try as best as you can to breathe all the way full and all the way empty. Okay, next big exhale, we can slowly close our eyes. Breathing only in and out through the nose if possible. Okay, and then adding on the colorful ball, rolling from the belly button to the sternum. So we breathe in, stomach rises, it rolls to the ribs. We breathe out, stomach falls, it rolls back to the belly button. Alternatively, breathe in, the flow of air going towards your face draws the ball. Breathe out, the flow of air moving away pushes the ball to the belly button. Also add on the counting of our breaths. So breathing in is 1, breathing out is 2, inhale 3, exhale 4, and so on until we reach 10.
reset back to 1. 1 second, sorry, just keep breathing and counting. And we want to combine the counting of our breath with the rolling of the ball. So I like to picture the number of the breath on the ball as it's rolling. If you have your own way of combining the two, that's totally fine. There's no hard rules here. And we'll let go of the counting of our breath and the rolling ball. And we'll switch to our body stance. We're going to picture ourselves as we are laying on our mat. Crown of our head at the very top, all the way down to our big toe. And I'll guide us on the way down, and you'll work your way back up on your own. Starting at the crown, going to the forehead and brow, eyes and nose, mouth and jaw, traveling through the neck, down to the collarbone, shoulders, going to the ribs and the arms, sternum and forearms, wrists and hands, leaving the bottom of the ribs over the stomach, belly button, heading to the waistline, through the hips, up the thigh, over the knee, down the shin, through the ankle, along the foot, all the way to the big toe. And at your own pace, work your way back up. If you find any points of tension or discomfort, I want you to spend 1 to 2 deep breaths with it. When you breathe out, I want you to picture that tension or discomfort leaving with the breath or leaving into the floor. And if it persists, that's okay. We don't want to fixate on it. We just move on and let it be. Once you get back to the top of your head, you can go back to counting your breath for the next minute or so. Okay, let's finish our breath. Breathing out. Breathe in all the way full. Holding. And breathing out all the way empty. Holding. Breathing is normal. Now we want to shift our focus away from ourselves and back to our surroundings. So notice any sounds or smells. How the floor feels against you. You can wiggle your fingers and your toes against the floor. Slowly open your eyes. On to your side. Help yourself up with your hands. And that's our Wednesday class. Thanks for joining again, everybody. See ya.